Talking in a fairly measured way. They're off and racing. The flags have been dropped and the tapes are back, and they're off and racing for the final race on the card, the photodesign.co.uk handicap hurdle. It's over 2 miles and making their way down towards the first of the 8 flights of hurdles. The maroon and yellow colours of Don't Be Robin is prominent, or are prominent, towards the outside, Furiously Fast, taking a bit of a hold and is in the vanguard. Love Lane in the red and blue, not too far away in third. Jaboticaba in the maroon jacket up the inside, or sorry, the mauve jacket up the inside. Followed then by Deep Resolve in the green and black with the big white face. Then World Premier, the grey in the McManus colours, followed then by Contra 2. Then towards the rear of the field we have Court Royale, and then right at the back is Cougar Kid in the two-tone green there, another one sporting a sheepskin noseband as they make the turn and head on down the home straight for the first time. And it's Don't Be Robin in the hands of Richie McClernand, who's out in front as they come to it. Took off quite a long way away from the flight, but jumped it okay to a very hard pulling Furiously Fast, who's racing in second. 737 days off the track, Furiously Fast, and that might be just why the horse is quite so enthusiastic here at the moment. Followed then in third spot by Love Lane, and then Jaboticaba, who's also taking quite a hold. Then towards the outside, Deep Resolve is then followed by World Premier and Contra 2. Court Royale is a further 3 lengths back, last but one, and a further 2 lengths back is Cougar Kid, who's last as they come to this flight of hurdles, and they all take it safely. The flight of hurdles that takes them away from the grandstand. It's Don't Be Robin that leads to Furiously Fast, who's still pulling pretty hard in second position. They're then followed by Love Lane, who's round the inner there, saving all the ground in third. Then Jaboticaba, the black cap, in fourth position. 2 back then to World Premier. Then we have Strong Resolve, or Deep Resolve, I should say, towards the right as we look at them. Then Contra 2 towards the rear of the field, along with Court Royale. And then right at the back of the field is Cougar Kid. Don't Be Robin hurdled that nicely and led as they go down the far side, or about to make the turn down the far side, to in second position Furiously Fast, who does appear to have settled slightly better now. 2 lengths back to Love Lane, who's racing in third. Then Jaboticaba in fourth. World Premier in the hands of Geraghty, just getting a little bit closer. Then Contra 2 up the inside, followed then by Court Royale. And then Deep Resolve towards the back of the field, and Cougar Kid has always been at the back there in the hands of Brodie Hampson as they go down the far side of the track with 4 flights of hurdles still left to jump, but plenty of running still to do. And it's Don't Be Robin that's out in front here. The maroon and yellow colours has been on the sharp end since flagfall to Love Lane, who jumped that one quite nicely in second. Furiously Fast is still taking a bit of a pull there in third spot. Jaboticaba, another one with a big white face, not too far away and getting a little bit closer. World Premier in mid-division at the moment, and then Contra 2 up the inside of Court Royale. The one that's losing positions quickly is Deep Resolve. Cougar Kid just creeps a little bit closer. So as they make their way towards the end of the back straight, there's still quite a lot of running to do, but there's only 2 more flights of hurdles to get over. And it's Don't Be Robin that leads to Love Lane, who's cutting all the corners there, the red and blue colours in third. Furiously Fast has gone wide round the turn, but still relatively prominent. The eye is drawn to Jaboticaba, who's still travelling quite well. Then round the outside, World Premier, who's making ground but wide to do so. Cougar Kid, sheepskin noseband, 2-tone green, getting a little bit closer as well. Contra 2 now towards the rear of the field, along with Deep Resolve as they make their way towards the second last flight of hurdles. And it's Jaboticaba just about the leader. Furiously Fast is still travelling strongly on the outside despite the early hard pulling. Then Don't Be Robin up the inside. The far side, Cougar Kid getting a little bit closer as well. Here comes World Premier now, who's moving very strongly indeed into fourth. Down towards the final 2 furlongs they come. They'll be swinging for home very shortly, and there'll be 1 more flight of hurdles left to jump. And it's Jaboticaba in the hands of Wayne Hutchison, who's already been in the winner's enclosure once this afternoon, leads by a couple of lengths. To in second position, Cougar Kid, and then up the inside, World Premier the grey, who is beginning to stay on. Then Furiously Fast, whose early exertions appear to be taking their toll. 1 more flight of hurdles to jump, and Jaboticaba got over well, nodded slightly on landing, but holds a 2-length advantage to World Premier. Here comes Cougar Kid, who's trying to sneak up the inside rail. There's no room at the end at the moment. It's Jaboticaba that leads. Cougar Kid still with no room. World Premier is finishing very strongly. Another thriller. Jaboticaba, World Premier. Jaboticaba, World Premier. World Premier, Jaboticaba. I won't separate them in the last. It's one for the judge. Then after that, in third, Cougar Kid, and the fourth.